Who's scruffy looking?
What is up, our fellow nerds and gangsters? Welcome back. I am Danny, and this is Loco Luke Ramirez for the Spiffy Nerd Herder channel, and I'm the director of Star Wars Theories Vader Episode 1, Shards of the Past. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at some of the visual effects shots from Episode 1 and break them down for y'all. You excited?
Yeah.
From the beginning, the visual effects shots were really important to Luke and to Star Wars Theory. And so we knew that we had to deliver, and our team of visual effects artists from around the world truly did deliver. Now the first of these effects is Vader's lightsaber. What do you think of Vader's lightsaber?
I will not be denied.
During the process of Vader's lightsaber, we realized how much every Star Wars movie does lightsabers slightly differently. For ours, we decided to give the core a little bit of a wiggle, like in the originals and in Rogue One, to give the lightsaber a little bit more life. Blaster bolts also changed from movie to movie, and our blaster bolts were made as a 2D element and then placed in each shot as needed. The exception was the frozen blaster bolt shots. We used a 2D variant of the bolts modeled after The Force Awakens, and then in this shot, it was a total 3D effect because of the camera move. A 3D effect is something that not only has height or width, but also has depth. That allows the camera to go past or around the object and keep the right perspective at all times. This shot also required some background replacement since we saw off the set. We also shot this shot with intense blue lighting on Vader, so that would be one less thing to do in visual effects.
There is no escape.
My favorite parts are the bolts coming into frame and the lens flare. J.J. Abrams was on to something here with that lens flare, let me tell you. The lightning took about a month to perfect before any shots were even done. It's much more than a simple bolt of squiggly lightning going from point A to point B. Force lightning is incredibly erratic, going from one bolt to many bolts to 0 bolts from frame to frame to frame. Once we nailed it though, it was a fun process to add the sparks and the shield and other elements. The Force shield was to convey that Vader was primarily using the Force along with the corpse to block the lightning. Now for a nerdy note though, it is important to remember that we are not seeing the Force in this Force shield. The Force, for Force pushes and Force shields, is invisible. It's the lightning's interaction with Vader's invisible shield that we're seeing, which is why the shield is the same color as the lightning.
You have taken everything.
Yeah, you have. This shot is a simple CG replacement. We used a weighted prop on set to get the physics of the fall right and then replace the hilt with a CG version that looked much more like Vader's chrome hilt. Added a little bit of smoke and a little bit of glow, and boom!
Stab, stab, stab. Okay, you're dead. Stab you in the eye.
You're dead. Then there's the full CG shots. Everything in these shots are modeled from nothing. The ships, the planets, and everything make these by far the most time-consuming shots in the whole film. Once everything is modeled, then we block the scene's action and camera work. Sometimes we straight up nail it after a few tries, other times it takes some experimentation.
Just like when I need to fight this Sith.
And just because it's in the computer doesn't mean you can straight up do anything you want. These shots can get expensive very quickly due to render time and asset design. With this shot, we decided to do a simple shot with a 3D building and a 2D background instead of doing everything in 3D.
You said 2D.
I did 2D. 2D. That limited our camera move, but sweet! It still worked beautifully, and it told exactly the story we needed to tell. The Vader ship was landing on a building in Naboo. Now, if you want to see the medical chamber shots with Vader just chilling there, you know, hanging, and how we did the last shot of the movie, check out those videos too. We've already done. Finally, a big special thanks to the entire visual effects team. We could not have done this without them, and they did such an amazing job. So, go check out the film and take a look in the credits, all the people who did visual effects on the film, and leave them a comment in the comment sections below.
As you wish, sir.
Until next time, guys, stay spiffy, and don't do anything we wouldn't do twice.